What's going on, guys? Double A back again, and this time something a little different. We're going to be playing some American Truck Sim. Yes, it has finally come out as we are sitting in a Peterbilt. Not a whole lot of options in the way of trucks right now, but we're going to do a little run and just kind of see how things look. We're starting out in San Diego, going to be going over to El Centro, I believe it was, with some plows back on the back there. So I have been quite excited for this to come out, and it actually caught me by surprise as I wasn't... Let's get into first gear. I wasn't expecting this to be out quite as soon as it was. I was... Actually, I didn't think they were anywhere close to being ready to release it. I thought the expected release was this summer, and I saw that it made Steam, and hey, out we came with American Truck Sim. So Eurosim was fun, but it's just not my cup of tea, I guess. As I don't know, just something about driving on the other side of the road, and it's just a kind of a different style for me. I don't know, I didn't have as much fun with it as I did with I didn't have as much fun with that as I did with some of like the 18 Wheels of Steel games. So you'll have to excuse me here. I'm still trying to get all my button configurations set up for American Truck Sim. Ooh, the brakes are a little touchy there, but definitely still seeing a lot of the same graphics issues that I saw with the... Oh, I'm making a right turn here and I'm sitting here at a red light. But either way, I'm still seeing a lot of the anti-aliasing issues that we're seeing with Euro Truck Sim. Is pretty much is the same engine and whatnot. It's just obviously been given a new map here. And I will say it looks, I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, the details there, it's just not quite, you know, what it could be, I guess is the terminology to use there. Not sure what this car's doing. Okay, now it's going to turn. My tracker, I still haven't got quite set for this either. It's still a little touchy for my taste, but we'll get that figured out at some point. There's your driver staffing agency. I hire some drivers there a little bit later on. Now we need to go and get to, I believe that's the 5 we're going to be taking out of here. And this is definitely interesting. To be San Diego, I have to say, I live in San Diego, matter of fact, and I believe this is modeled after the El Cajon area of San Diego. That's certainly what it looks like over by SDSU. But either way, it works. Look at that, the brakes, man. These things are touchy. Come on. There we go. Track hour is really gonna take a bit of getting used to before I can get used to that, because it's extremely touchy right now. So that goes into that gear. Okay, so there we go. Now we have 6th. So we're going to make this run out to El Centro and kind of see what everything looks like once we get out on the open road. Right now, obviously, we're still in the town, and it doesn't look bad. The interior of this Peterbilt looks pretty good as we finally get the green light. Might help if we were in gear. Just cleared that car. Little construction zone here. Looks like it does show the speed limit there on our GPS off to the right side, which is rather nice to have. 30 miles an hour here in town, so we'll try to keep that pace. Don't need to get a speeding ticket in San Diego. I know how the cops are here. They're not exactly polite or forgiving, for that matter. But yeah, so the plans for this game are pretty good. They've got it put out, so I think they're going to be releasing the first bit of DLC, which is actually going to be free. I believe it's the Arizona DLC, if I read correctly, and then anything from there is going to be paid DLC from what I've gathered. But the map so far includes California, Nevada, and then like I said, here in the coming month or two we should be seeing Phoenix. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens with that. As the speed limit's 55, so we'll go ahead and try to keep it about right there. Turn on the cruise control and we'll just kind of coast. Apparently it didn't like it when I dropped a gear, so I'll have to reset the cruise control once we get up the hill here, as it was some nice cars passing us there. The steering, that's the one thing I'll say so far, is the steering is a little bit different than maybe it was in the past. It just feels a lot more, I don't want to say touchy, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's janky, I guess? Maybe that's just some settings I need to go take a look at. I didn't really put too much into this so far, so I suppose the cop hasn't pulled me over yet. I'm going over the speed limit by a pretty decent amount. Landscape out here looks really nice, but you can see kind of in the distance there where you got kind of stuff that's flickering, the light poles are flickering a little bit. So it's, like I said, it's the same SCS, you know, anti-aliasing that we're all well accustomed to at this point. But I did turn up some of the options in the NVIDIA control panel just to see if I could try to help out a little bit. And it's not so bad on the items, on the stuff that's like close up with the wheel and stuff like that, but some of the stuff in the distance, there's just not a whole lot you can do to make that too much better. There's our first speeding offense. I didn't even see him. He must have been sitting off the right side, so there we go. We already lost $1,000. Cops in this game are Nazis. We'll go ahead and slow it up here. We'll just coast at 55 as another cop passes us. There he is. Must have been behind me. Oh, I was going to try to get over. That didn't happen. Back up to speed here. Had to get on the brakes there a little bit to keep out of the back of the car in front of us. So I'm really waiting for the modders to get in on this, as they jumped onto Euro Truck, you know, and kind of made that its own thing, which was really cool. And I imagine here before too long we'll get the same with American Truck Sim, but looks like we're finally making our way into El Centro. But this game is just, man, it's so cool to be driving, you know, what you're accustomed to. So this is, when Euro Truck Sim came out, I always said, man, I wish we had something like that was the American equivalent. I think we finally got it, and I can't be any happier about that. Get off the highway here. I can't call it an interstate like I would like to, because somebody won't like it. People in California apparently call them highways for whatever reason. Tennessee, it's an interstate where I'm from. Did we really just stall out? I cannot get up this hill. We got problems. We're literally stuck on the hill. Get the truck turned back on. Maybe I'm missing something here. Yeah, we are literally not getting throttle input, and I'm not sure why. Let's check our settings here. It's like we're only getting quarter throttle. It's an awkward sensation. Okay, so there's our throttle, there's our brake, there's our clutch. Everything looks to be operating fine. Don't ask me why I can't seem to get up this hill. We're gonna blame it on my bad driving, because this is terrible right now. This truck is literally freaking out right now. There we go. Literally just mashed the gas down. Didn't even touch the clutch, so I don't understand what the hell just happened. We are going left. I don't know why I'm trying to turn right. See, this has just turned into a little bit of a cluster now. But hey, that's okay. I don't play these games very often. That's a Tesla right there. That was nice. I was actually reading about the Teslas today. Tesla's got some pretty cool stuff coming next year. They're actually trying to be affordable. So, props to them for that. Yeah, look how touchy the brakes are, man. That Jake brake, I'm telling you. Pretty nice out here. Got a little electric station over there. Going over the speed limit quite a bit here, but that's okay. Already got one ticket. What's one more, right? We're horrible truck drivers. It's okay. We play shooters. And I mean iRacing. I guess I play iRacing. There's no rules of the road there, though. Oh, okay, some farmland. Farming simulator. Alright. What, are you gonna tell me I wasn't up far enough, really? Is that good? There you go. Oh, what do we want to do? You know what? As terrible as we are, it wouldn't be right if we didn't back it in ourselves. I have no idea where they're gonna want this, so let's go find out. Really? That's where you want it? Of all places? You want me to fit it in that little tiny hole? People really just don't like me. So we don't have much room to work with at all here. There's reverse. So let's see if we can actually get turned back this way, and we will back it in. Don't make any promises as to how this is going to go here. Can we do it, is the question. I'm trying to disconnect the trailer. Wait a minute. Couple wrong buttons there, I think. Cargo's ready for unloading. Whatever. You know what? We're just gonna take it. So that was absolutely terrible, and you can see just how bad of a driver I am, but you know what? It is what it is. We didn't promise to be professionals. But regardless, as you can see, it's still the same user interface. It's nothing really new for anybody that's played Euro Truck Sim. It's just, like I said, it's a reskin game, same engine for the most part. And American trucks, American cities out here on the West Coast, and I'm pretty happy about it. Like I said, obviously I've got, you know, some work to do myself as a driver because I'm not how do I put it, great at all. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'll work on my driving. We'll work on getting some more videos up of American Truck Sim, hopefully here in the future as content gets released and whatnot. And yeah, I'll just kind of take you on the journey of American Truck Sim, and we'll see what we can do.